To say the least, it's been a traumatic and confusing week at Arsenal Football Club. It began with the sacking of Bruce Rioch. Even by football standards, a shock decision. He'd been in the job barely a year. Almost immediately, Johan Cruyff, a free agent, was linked with the club. But Arsenal have centred their attention on Japan and the manager of Grampus 8. Arsene Wegner will take over as manager at Highbury. Football Focus have been told this week by a senior Arsenal official they'll announce his appointment as soon as contracts can be finalised. Arsenal board members, though, have declined to be interviewed. But Ian Wright spoke first on Bruce Rioch. What sort of manager was he?
He was all right. He was very straightforward. Told you what he thought.
How did he get on with the players?
He got on well with the players. Got on very well with the players. He saw people's faults and tried to rectify them. You know, he's a man. He got on the training pitch and tried to get people to do the right things, and he tried to get you to train right, and he tried to get you to act properly and things like that. He was good. He was okay. You know, there was
talk of bust-ups, though. Was that right or not?
The thing is, well, it's not even a case of talks of bust-ups. There's bust-ups in every club, you know, managers and players. And, you know, mine and the boss's one was well documented, you know. And the thing about it is that players and managers always have bust-ups.
Officials at Arsenal Football Club say it was in the best interest to sack Bruce Rioch. When do you think they realised he wasn't the right man?
I don't know, you know. I think you'd have to ask a board member that.
They won't talk to us, though, so what's the players feeling?
Well, the thing is, like you say, you know, he had coming on to a year, and I think the general feeling is, like, he's gone, and, you know, we have to move on from here.
There's no doubt that Arsene Wenger is going to take over as manager. What do you feel about that?
I don't know, you know, like again, that everybody's saying that he's the man who's going to take over. If he's the right man for the job, then so be it.
Arsenal Football Club, though, this week have signed 2 foreign players, haven't they? It's curious that that's happened in a week that they sacked the manager.
It's not the kind of thing that happens every day. But
who do you think made the decision?
You can't ask me, my friend, because, you know, I do not know. You know, they're there, and the main thing is that they're Arsenal players, and that's all I care about.
Do you think Bruce Rioch knew about them?
I'd have to say, what difference would it make, really, if he did or if he didn't?
Looking in from the outside, people will say Arsenal Football Club are in a bit of a mess. What do you say to that?
I say that they can think what they like, because we've been through it all before.
But this is really curious, isn't it? George Graham goes, Bruce Rioch goes in extraordinary circumstances.
It's not in the trend of Arsenal to sack managers, and it's unfortunate that we've had to sack 2 in a short space of time. So what? It's the way it goes. You know, people understand. And success, if you have success, then it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because people say, oh, that was just a bad period.
Do you think you can, though, in the circumstances?
Yeah, we will. I think we will. Because we're the kind of club that we're together. Because if you look at us, there's not many people outside Arsenal fans who like Arsenal Football Club. And that's why we're, as a club and players and everything, we're together. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter about the personnel. All it matters about is the club and what Arsenal means to people.